Is pain blessing or not? If someone will ask us, is pain blessing? I think saying yes or no is not the answer. Maybe some people will say yes, some people will say no, based on their perspective. Like whatever they have felt in life, maybe someone was going through pain and that pain made him strong. And later he was like feeling blessed to have that pain in life. That pain made him realize how to become great. Yeah, at that time, at that moment, he suffered a lot. He was not able to sleep. He went through some mental disorders. But later he realized that it was worth it to reach to any position by realizing things. For him, maybe he will say that pain is blessing, and he has some valid points to say it. But on the other side, there will be someone who will say pain is not a blessing. Why? Because when we are facing some pain, at that time we lose our health, we lose our sleep, we lose our relationship with people, we lose our some good consciousness. And this person also has some valid reason for saying like pain is not a blessing. Now at the end, answer is not yes or no. It is situational thing. For some people, it can be blessing. For some people, it can be just painful. There can be nothing good in pain. Imagine a person waking up every single day and going for work for the rest of his life till his death, like till he reaches to 60, 70 years of age. He goes and then he gets some pennies, like less money for his work, whatever he is doing, and that money isn't satisfying his needs, but still he go to do that work, which is laborious. He doesn't like that work. So for this guy, it is totally painful. This pain isn't teaching him anything. Like he is going to work, like tomorrow he will wake up early in the morning, he will have tea, and he will go for work. He will come back in the evening. Then he will do some rest because he is now tired. Next day he will go again for work. At the end of the month, he will get some money, and then he has to spend that money on his family, on the fees of his child or of his children. So, like, it is not good for him, the pain which he is receiving. So, for this person, pain is not good. It is disastrous for such a person. But on the other side, there is another person. He is going through pain daily, 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 daily. But one day he realizes that whatever I am doing, it is, if I will continue it, it will not make me great. The pain made him realize that you need to change this path, and he has opportunity, he has option to do any other thing. So he left whatever he was doing. He started doing other things. He started learning other things, and later in life, after a few years, he saw huge success, and that success came from pain. Pain made him realize that you have to leave this thing. There is one quote: no pain, no gain. If you are not going through pain, you cannot gain anything. It is a universal fact. It applies. It is not like you have to live in comfortable life. You have to do nothing. You have to be disciplined, and to be disciplined is not easy. But those people who have habit, it looks easy for them. But eventually, when you do regularly every single task, whatever you are supposed to do, whether it is studies, whether it is doing exercise, whether it is eating good food only, you have to avoid strictly the harmful food, the junk food. So at the time when you will go through that pain, then you will gain something. So that is universally applicable. Similarly, if you want to get good grades, then you have to study, and studying every single day, it is not easy. You have to sacrifice some things for getting good grades. If you want to get top level marks, then you have to sacrifice. You cannot be like average students who play day in and day out, who go for picnics, who do this. Maybe you have to sacrifice because you want to top. Or if you want to qualify any examination, any great competitive examination, for it again, you have to go through pain, and only then you will see rewards. You only see great rewards when you go through some struggle. But talking from this perspective, whether pain is blessing or not, for some people it is blessing, for some people it is not blessing. But again, if we will see for majority of the people what it is, I believe for those people who want to grow in life, who are curious, it is blessing for them because they are curious to grow in life. Their mind is open, they are realizing things. But for those whose mind is not open, that is occupied, they don't evolve, they don't think. For them, it is just pain. And they are just living through that pain, and they will go through that pain for the rest of their life. Look around you. There are two sorts of people. If we will look, there are different categories. We will just put them into rich and poor. In general scenario, rich people are the ones who do any job, who do any business to earn money. They earn good amount of money, and then they spend that money on their life to live it lavishly. On the other side, there are poor people. They have less money which they spend on their life, and they aren't able to live lavish life. Every month they have to pay bills, whatever they earn in a month. At the end of the month, they spend that on those bills, whatever they have done in the previous month. Now, here the difference is those who are rich in general case scenario, they aren't rich by luck. Maybe exceptions are there, but in general case scenario, they worked hard. And when they worked hard, they have gone through pain, they have gone through some suffering, they sacrificed their nights. Maybe the person who is currently rich, who has business, his father, grandfather, they worked hard just to have this life. So pain is necessary to get that life. Every person living lavish life isn't living it without doing anything. When we look towards their life, it seems they are living comfortable life. They have car, they have this, they have this. But if we will dig deep, if we will look towards their stories, they aren't living like in past when they were working to get that life. They were not living comfortable life. And still, most of the great people, they don't make their life look like they are going through suffering. But inside, they work hard even when they are rich so that they can maintain that wealth, they can grow that business. Sometimes they sleep less, sometimes they get more tired. But on the other side, the second class of the society, which are poor, they are poor. Again, here is a reason. Uh, they worked. Maybe many among them worked, but not in right direction. That is why direction is important. They worked. Maybe they were not having any guide what to do. And some didn't work. At the end, they ended up doing any laborious work where they get few amount of money, which just provide them some basic things like food, clothes, and some other basic things. They aren't able to live that lavish life. If they will not work for a month, they will suffer. Means they have to work every single day. They don't have savings. So, in nutshell, pain in majority of the cases for those people who want to evolve, who want to grow, it is blessing for them. This pain makes them realize that we have to become great. If I will create one more hypothetical example. For example, I am here. I am working every single day. For the last 1 year, I am working on something. Now, if I see any future in that thing which will make me great in life, I will continue it. If I will feel like whatever I am doing, it is useless, I will leave it. So it's my evolving mind. I want to evolve. So my mind says, if you will continue this, maybe it is not good. It will not provide you what you want to get in life. So I have gone through some pain. I got some experience. I got some knowledge. I got some realization. Now I will opt to something which will make me now great. And from this pain, I got some experience. I learned from my mistakes. But on the other side, there is one more person, hypothetical person. He is also doing the same thing, but he is not thinking this way. He thinks, yeah, if I will do this continuously, tomorrow I will get a job. But that job will not be great. You will get less salary that will just fulfill some basic needs. If he wants to have great life, then he has to leave this thing, whatever he is doing. But he's like, no, I will continue doing it. So yeah, for those who want to evolve, for them pain will create them. And for those who do not want to evolve, who are not using their mind, for them pain is just pain, and they have to go through pain for the rest of their life. But there is also one positive side of pain for every person, rich or poor, that pain makes you stronger differently. Yeah, you may suffer, but differently it will make you stronger. Now, do you want to talk about it?
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Okay. I would say whatever you were explaining, that was really nice. Even you include both perception about some person has this pain means that's what like sorry, 1 minute. You were saying like pain is like no pain, no gain. So yeah, it has been said it rightly, and even I believe it. But those who are living in a street and who having this type of pain, which is really not endure it. So for them, pain is only pain. That is not for blessing. And and yeah, and if you're talking about some normal people who are just consistently doing some just procrastinating their time. So for them, you can say like pain. If you get some pain, then you realize what is the pain, and then you start to do something nice in your life. So for that person, pain is blessing, and rest of them, pain is not blessing. Okay, and still I'm having my dinner, so I would just want to add. That's it. I'm completed.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it was great.
Soldier, one thing I want to ask, like whatever you were explaining now, so you should start any question. I was explaining this passage, so now you have to answer this question. Then people can engage their mind here. Can you hear me?
I didn't get what you are saying.
I said earlier I was asking to Toby let's elaborate this topic. You were saying no, someone has this topic to speak of. So I'm just saying whatever you are explaining any pages, any kind of books. So just explain it, and after explaining, you should start asking question to people. Then people can engage their mind there. Otherwise, we'll just listening like a book or a podcast, and there was no any question to ask, and uh, and our mind become mm, stuck. Like okay, I
Hmm.
will try to do it like that.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
So ask question you can ask to Toby, then Radha, then you can have it, then you can have me because I'm having my dinner.
Hi, Toby and Radha, are you there? These people are busy. Maybe after
Okay.
some time we had to stop these VCs.
That's why I was saying now, whatever you're explaining, ask question and say the people you have to answer. Doesn't matter you are having dinner. Doesn't matter where are you standing. Even okay, you can ask me question. Okay, Just ask question any question. Okay, Toby, don't worry. Chill. Ask Baba. Even I feel excited.
Okay, my question for you is, have you ever gone through any sort of pain which made you stronger?
Okay, that is really nice question for me. Yeah, like after completing some diploma course, I was really trying to having some good job according to my benefit advantage. So when I didn't get it, that means like unfortunately, and even I was not going to say, and I'm not going to say like I really did hard work for it and I didn't get it. No, like earlier I was thinking like I did my hard work, but then I didn't get it. So okay, talking about that pain. So that time I was literally stuck. Means like I was just thinking like why God gives me this type of pain, and that pain is not like a physically, that was mentally, and from the mentally He renew my all kinds of health, that is physical, mental, and emotionally as well. Everything. He just like that pain destroy my life. So yeah, I was suffering, but still I'm suffering just a little because we can't say like there's no any pain in our life. Every person has a little high pain there have. So so I was stuck in earlier, but right now I'm just trying to balancing harmony in my life. Yeah, and I can and like I I felt it this pain. And okay, you are asking like this is good for me or not. So yeah, uh, this pain is realizing me like what will we do further for next term, then we can get really nice. And now I'm thinking like okay, this it has rightly said it like no pain no gain for my life. Even I really want to gain pain because of pain, you can include this pain to comfort zone. Like we should try to remove in our life that comfort zone that is called comfort zone. And even I'm trying to say whatever I believe in a God or not. So I'm just saying like okay, give me this pain because I really want to be a good person in my life because I believe this like no pain, no gain. So, it's like for me, pain is really nice for me at least. Like earlier, I was thinking like if I have to do some work, so I just skip my study. But right now and right away, if you give any kind of pain, but I will not stop to do a study. So yeah, I'm feel like I really gain good knowledge from my pain, and it is nice for all students. I will say. Yeah, I'm completed with my conclusion.
Yeah, it was really a wonderful answer which you spoke here. And also, rightly, every great person he's forged, he's created in pain. If he will not go through pain, then he cannot become that great person. The reason why there is difference among people, like the great people and the ones who are not great, who are just average. The main reason is the ones who are great in any sphere, who are different, who are superior. They have gone through something, and that is pain in different form. Pain makes some people successful in terms of money. They work to gain some skills. They work day in and day out to create their business. So it's not easy to create something great. Similarly, some work for any job. Some if someone has to build their physique, I mean great body, good health, it is a painful journey. How it is painful, you have to follow some discipline. And if you will not follow, then you will not get that good physique, whatever you want in your life. You have to go to gym, you have to avoid junk food. Your friends may invite you for something, but you have to stop. So yeah, it is universal thing.
Yeah,
Exactly. And Radha, are you speaking?
yeah, I'm saying,
Okay,
yeah, what soldier mentioned, it's true, and we can't say that God gave me pain or test me. If you are working for something, eventually there are hurdles, there are difficulties which come in your path, and when you gone through that, there are many types of pain you go through, and uh, it's not like we can we can wait for it, or we can say and we get it. And pain, many people suffer from pain, and not every people get gain from that pain. Because for gaining from that pain, you should working. If I say there is a person who is sick, and doctor advised him that you should avoid these things, and y- you should not eat it, or you should do exercise, but he is not doing anything. He is pain, and he is suffering, but still he is not doing anything, so it is not any gain. So uh, that's what my point.
Yeah, we had to learn from pain.
About your question, there are different kinds of pain which people suffers in life, and most of them we can't say express. uh, People feel pain when they get hurt from someone, and get cheated or get mistreated. Then they realize how it is important to be eh, to have self respect and some positive ego in life. So pain teaches many lessons to us in different way, but it's depend on person how he or she is going to adapt it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why also the people who was in poverty and suffering, for them pain is not blessing. But most of the people I see, they they don't send their children to school. Even in government school, they use their children for begging too. So there is no gain for them, and they involve their children's whole future in this. And after that, when they become young, they are adult, they also going to suffer with these things too.
Hmm. Yeah, exactly. For some people, it is like curse. Pain is curse because they don't learn anything from it. They don't evolve in it. They just continue this thing. But for some people, it is a blessing. They learn, they evolve in it.
Pain is only when blessing when you take it as mm, uh, I mean, as as lesson, or you start working hard so that this kind of pain never come back in your life.
Yeah. But every successful person, whoever is successful, they have gone through some pain. That's why they are successful.
Yeah, exactly. When we do efforts, when we yeah, we can't be a consistent or disciplined in one day. It takes lots of effort. We get distracted. We have to as isolate ourselves from world. We have to work on something, and that time we also don't know whether we get result or not. Sometimes we fail. So these all things are pain. So it's important to go through them to be a successful person in life. as there
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
as there is a quote, if you wanna be sun, you have to burn like a sun.
Yeah. Growth lies in pain, not in comfort.